your choice how fast or slow you want to complete the program. The in 2 to 3.5 years, depending on how fast or slow you want to complete. As far as admission, you would submit an application through our website. There is no fee once again. I'm not sure what happened there. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, Kenneth. But we wouldn't be able to see your screen.
Is it back now?
Yes, now we can see. Yeah.
Something happened. It looks like it might be back, but my apologies for that. As I said, to apply to the MBA program, you would submit an application through our website. There is no fee. You would give me an English proficiency test, one of the 4 that I previously so there is a question: is there any program available for computer science or IT? I would say for us, the MBA in computer science is the option for you. It's going to blend business and computer science together. And then, as I said, when you graduate, you can go on the OPT and then get the 2-year STEM extension for 3 years or work authorization afterwards. They are working on, I think their eventual goal is to add an MS in computer science, but they've decided to start with the MBA in computer science and then eventually build that into adding an MS in computer science as well. So you would submit your bachelor's degrees, transcripts, and certificates, 1 letter of recommendation, personal goal statement, copy of your passport. That's all. Once you give me things, I prepare your file and send it to the department, and they'll actually make the admission decision. We don't require the GMAT or GRE. If a student has taken it, we ask that it's sent to us because it might help. Because it might help aid your application, but it's not necessary at all. I've been at Viterbo for 9.5 years. I think I've gotten 2 GREs, GMATs in that 9.5 year time. So the vast majority of students do not give me that exam and go on to get accepted and are successful in the program. So the cost here, as you can see, this is an estimate of 1 year, and that's based on taking the minimum course load. It is significantly less than the costs for undergraduates, and the reason for that is do not give any scholarships to the master's graduate students. The university decided instead of having higher tuition and giving scholarships, they would just have lower tuition for all students. So total tuition for the general business administration and the healthcare leadership MBA programs is about $28,000. It's about $34,000 total for the MBA in computer science degree. And you just decide how you want to divide that cost over 1 to 3 years or 2 to 3.5 years. The counseling programs, very similar application process. The difference is 1 additional recommendation letter. And then actually as part of the admission process, there is an interview required. So you would send me all the documents. I would send it to the department, and then the department would reach out to you to set up an interview. This is a 60 credit hour program. For that reason, it takes 3 to 5 years to complete this program. You can take as long as 5 years. I don't have any students that want to take that long. So most people do the 3-year route. Total tuition for this program is about $45,000. So if you do it over 3 years, it would be about $15,000 per year. The servant leadership degree, it is a kind of a unique degree. It is a business degree, but it's business from an ethical framework. So what is good for the business, but what's also the right thing to do. So I describe it as being a program that's good for people that want to go into nonprofits, NGOs, charitable organizations, but also for people that want to just run their business using that ethical, moral mindset. It is our most affordable master's program. Total tuition for this program is about $17,000. And this program can be done in as little as 1 year or take up to 2.5 years to complete. The next program, Direct Entry Master of Science in Nursing program. This is a fall intake only program. So fall of 26 is our next intake for it. It is designed for people who got bachelor's degrees in something besides nursing, but want to become nurses now. But because it's difficult to get licensure for people who got nursing outside of the US, this program does accept students who got a bachelor's degree in nursing from outside of the US into this program but it's important to note that this is not an advanced practice nursing degree. So even though it's a Master of Science in Nursing, it's not advanced practice. It's really designed for people who don't have a nursing background to give the nursing background to be able to take the NCLEX exam and get licensure in the US. So if you have students who got bachelor's degrees in nursing that want to become nurses in the US, they could potentially do this program. They just need to know that it is not an advanced practice. It's really going to just help them be able to get their licensure in the US. This is a lockstep cohort program. It is completed in 2 academic years, 5 terms, and total tuition for this program is about $60,000. So during that time, students are paying about $12,000 per term for this program, and you would complete it fall, spring, summer, fall, spring, and be done with the program. So there is a difference in what is required on the I-20 there. You can see just under 27,000, but students do need to know that they will be paying $60,000 in tuition over 2 years, 2 academic years. This program does have prerequisite courses, so if students don't need to have anatomy and physiology 1 and 2, chemistry, microbiology, psychology, or developmental psychology, statistics, if those courses they don't have them from their bachelor's degrees, there are options through Portage Learning or Westcott courses where they can take these courses online and be able to get into the program. The speech language pathology program is similar in that it only has a fall intake. It's also a lockstep cohort program and has prerequisites. The main difference with this program is the application process is a little bit different. So instead of applying through our website initially, you actually apply through the CADCAS website first, submit all of your documents there, and then the department reviews your files and they will say, they want to move forward with you. And then at that point, I would email saying, congratulations, they want to accept you. Now you need to submit a Viterbo application so that we can collect your financial documents and things like that. There is, again, a difference between what you have to show for the I-20 and what you need to be prepared to pay. So for the I-20, you need to show just over $26,000. But this is an intense 5-semester program with total tuition about $50,000. So students need to be prepared to pay about $10,000 per semester. And our last program here is an MS in Community Medical Dietetics. This program is designed for people who want to become registered dietitians in the United States. It is a cohort program, but it is not. It has more flexibility because it accepts 3 times a year. So you would submit an application. There are the prerequisite courses once again, but you can take those either if you took them during your bachelor's program, or if you are missing some, you can take Portage Learning or Westcott courses as ways to get those prerequisite courses taken care of. And as you can see, I-20 amounts is about $25,500. So as far as living on campus, if you are a first-year undergraduate student, so you're coming directly from high school, you are required to live on campus for your first 2 years of study. After that, you can stay on campus or you can get an apartment nearby. If you're an undergraduate transfer student or a graduate student, you are not required to live on campus. You are welcome to live on campus. The only exception to that is if you're married or you have a family, you would have to find housing off campus because we don't offer married or family housing for students. We have 2 different types of residence halls on campus living arrangements. We have our traditional residence halls, that's Bonaventure and Marion, and they're what you think of as college dormitories. So you have a long hallway with a row of rooms that you share with 1 or 2 roommates and a communal bathroom on the floor. And then those are mostly for our first and second year students, but you can live in there all 4 years if you want because they are the most affordable housing options. After that, you can choose the apartment styles, and these have 2 to 3 bedrooms that have a shared living space, shared kitchen, shared bathroom, and your bedroom you could potentially have to yourself, but you may have 1 roommate. And so it's actually living as if you're living in an apartment off campus, but you are just living in an on-campus apartment. Why should students consider Viterbo? It is a safe learning environment. As I said briefly, we are a small city, so there's less crime there. The small class sizes mean that there's a lot of individualized attention. You're going to run into people around campus all the time. They're going to want to know how you're doing, not only in your classes, but also any challenges or successes you're having in your personal life. We really believe in trying to take care of you as the whole person, not just you as the student. So for that reason, a lot of students say that it feels like home. In addition, the Viterbo degree is well respected, although we're not necessarily known internationally or even in certain parts of the U.S. We are pretty well known in our area. And for that reason, we currently have a 100% placement rate within 6 months of graduation. We've actually been at 100% for the last 2 to 3 years. And since I've been with the university over the last 9.5 years, we've been at 97, 98% or higher. So while we don't guarantee placement, our career services office does a very good job helping students figure out what they're going to do after they're done at Viterbo, whether that's finding a job in your field or going on to further education. We also offer guaranteed paid internships for our business majors. So if you want to get some work experience while studying, you could do that. Most of the other majors can get paid internships. We just don't guarantee them like we do for the business majors. So my engineering students, I think all of them have gotten paid internships. It's just not guaranteed like we do for the business majors. There is tutoring available in Academic Resource Center. As I said, we don't charge an application fee, so I encourage students to apply. see whether you can be admitted, what's sort of the scholarships you might be eligible for. We are a best value university in the Midwest. We're ranked 43rd, 40. We are ranked number 43 in the Midwest for best value university, and then scholarships, sports opportunities. The last point on this page, we do believe in service quite a bit at Viterbo, so giving back to the community. So if that's something that's important to you, you'll have opportunity just to do that throughout the semester. We have at least once a month during the semester events called Service Saturdays, where students go out into the community. They work in nonprofit or charitable organizations and giving back. That is part of our Franciscan Catholic identity, and we believe it's important to help others. So if that's important to you, you'll have that opportunity to do at Viterbo as well. A little bit about the La Crosse area. I briefly mentioned we are a small city. As you can see, only about 55,000 people. The area is about 120,000 people, and that's because there's 3 to 4 towns that you can drive from one town to the next and not realize you've gone to the next town. Although we are a small city, we do have a good amount of diversity, and that's because of Viterbo, a state university, a technical college, and then 2 large hospitals, one of which is a branch of the Mayo Clinic, which is a very famous hospital system in the US. So actually the Catholic nuns who founded Viterbo, they started a hospital at the same time, and that hospital is now a branch of the Mayo Clinic. So there's a lot of international students and doctors. We also have a community of 5,000 to 6,000 Hmong, which is an ethnic group from Vietnam, Lao area. So there's a number of cultural festivals, some international restaurants, currently only one Indian restaurant, but it has pretty good food. If you like doing outdoor things, there's lots of outdoor activities to do, whether that's hiking, biking, kayaking, skiing. But we have lots of cultural things to do as well. So concerts, plays. The Viterbo University students put on some incredible productions. One of the benefits I get as a Viterbo employee is I can get tickets to Viterbo productions for like $2. So it's a very nice, inexpensive way to go out with my wife and see shows. But the university also brings in big acts as well. So lots of cultural things to do. If you come to La Crosse, there will be 4 very definite seasons. I always tell students, if you come, you are going to see snow. It is going to be cold in the wintertime. Students who don't have experience with snow, I always tell them, I promise the first time it snows, you'll be excited. It's beautiful. It's fun to play in. If you get cold, you go inside and have some tea or coffee. By the end of winter, you're probably going to be tired of snow. Most people are, but that's when spring comes and things start growing again. In the summer, we get warm, but not super hot, only about 28 Celsius. Certainly nothing compared to Ahmedabad or many other places in India. So 4 very definite seasons. We've moved up 9.5 years ago. I used to live in Texas. We really like the La Crosse area, really like the Viterbo campus and the La Crosse community. So I know that was a ton of information, but if you have questions, you can email our office. You can also please work with CareerLine. They are our authorized agent representative in India. So if you have questions, they can answer them. A few questions I see. We do have nursing courses, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and then that direct entry Master of Science in Nursing program. And then there is actually a doctorate in nursing as well. But typically that's going to be very hard to do unless a student comes and gets their bachelor's degree in the US and then applies for the doctorate program. And then questions about cybersecurity or cloud architecture. Unfortunately, we do not have those related programs. Really, the only sort of IT STEM type program we have at the master's level is that MBA in computer science. If you have any other questions, you can put them in chats. You can unmute yourself if you want. Otherwise, if you think of something later, as I said, please work with Malin and his team, and look forward to hearing from you. Please, if you want to ask, go ahead. I think I'm okay with that. I feel like I was rambling a little bit, but yeah, I certainly don't have an issue if you want to share this with other students and things like that, the recording of it. So yeah, please go ahead. And if they have questions, they can reach out to CareerLine. You could also email our office as well with questions. So unless there are any other questions, I want to thank you all for joining me today. I know this is the evening of your weekend, so I don't want to take up any more of your time, but I'm happy to answer questions. But otherwise, if there are none, thank you all for joining me, and wish you a good rest of your weekend, and hope to see some of you at Viterbo in the future.
Thank you, Kenneth. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Yes. Have a good evening.
Uh, have a good day, sir. Bye bye. Thank you. Nice to meet you,
Thank
dear
you.
sir. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you as well.
You are a very nice
Take care,
person.
everyone.
Thanks for explanation.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.